year after year and then purchased the Slauson location in 2020. From 2021 to 2023, they worked on the build out and finally having a grand opening in June of 2024, blocking off Slauson Avenue to celebrate a real win for the neighborhood and a healthier lifestyle right smack in the middle of the Black community. So give it up for Supermarket. The website is supermarket.la, and that is spelled SUPRMARKT.LA. You can even grocery shop online, but I'm pretty sure it's only for local and or pickup only. Give it up again for Supermarket LA. Ah!
Are you ready for all facts, no filter? Then lock in with the FTP podcast. For the people, by the people. Politics, race, pop culture, and community from a Black perspective. Raw, real, uncensored. Connect with us online at the FTPpodcastnetwork.com. Watch us live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday at ftp-live.theftppodcastnetwork.com. Subscribe on YouTube at For the People Podcast Show. Follow us on Instagram at FTP Podcast Show. And shop exclusive FTP merch at ftp-store.printify.me.
All rise. Court is now in session. Welcome to Court of No Appeals with Judge Nick Knack, where motions are denied and feelings are dismissed. Join Judge Nick Knack live every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Watch online at stream.knickknackproduction.com or watch live on YouTube at a Nick Knack Production. Support a Nick Knack production through Cash App, PayPal, or by shopping our official merch. For more content for the culture, follow and subscribe to a Nick Knack production on YouTube and Instagram.
Motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English. Anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You need us, gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Check, 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 check. Check, sound check, video check. Can y'all hear me? Check.
Hey y'all, welcome to For the People Podcast. I am your host, Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people, trying to get this video thing started up, so I do apologize about that. And joined by our architect himself, Trey Rich.
What's cracking? And I think we'll be joined by Livy as well. Looks like Livy's on. Oh, well,
Hey.
Oh, there she goes. Hey, girl.
Hey, happy Wednesday.
You know what, Libby? I love seeing your smile, like your smile every time you come to the show. Trey's energy is vibrant, and then your smile just like lights up. So I thank you for that. Really
you guys have
appreciate
great smiles too. We all got white teeth. Yeah, look at God. I'm a teeth person, so look at God.
it.
Yeah. Joy and pain, sunshine and
I have great smiles. We all have great smiles. Thank you guys.
Well, you know, you gotta keep your hygiene in order. Trey, oh my God, is it doing this demo thing again? We just fixed this.
How do I fix it? Let me. Okay. Let me go ahead.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to say hello to everybody in our chats. Please remember, everybody, thank you guys for joining. If you're watching the podcast on any other platform and you're sending a comment, please go to YouTube because that's where we can see your comments. In addition to that, please note that we're moving everything over to the FTP Podcast Network. So that will be where we'll be having all of our shows moving forward starting in August. So the first hour will be on YouTube, and then the second hour will be actually all 2 hours will be on the FTP Podcast Network. In addition to that, also thank you guys for the donations as well. We have this donation button right here. So please thank you for that. So we will make sure that this is popped up throughout the show. Some people say they couldn't find it on other platforms or whatever. So we'll make sure to put it up here on the show. And then once we get a chance, we'll go ahead and check it on all the other platforms just to make sure it's there, okay? We definitely do appreciate that. Does it seem like it's lagging on your end? My video?
Your video, yeah, your video is lagging.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what I noticed? When I plug in my charger, it starts to lag.
Oh, really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is so interesting.
I was up to some shit, yo.
Yeah, what you got?
Fucking up, man.
You have Apple or do you have a PC? Allegedly.
What the heck?
What?
Oh,
what is that?
I do not know what that was. Oh, I don't know what that was.
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
This video is all messed
Are
up.
we being hacked? Yo, we being hacked by the Russians?
I don't know what's happening. But I'm trying to fix the thing.
And what we're gonna do is, while he's fixing that, do you want me to wait to move it over to that screen? Because I don't want us to move it over. And Livy, is it freezing up on your end as well?
Yeah.
Really?
You want to sign out again?
Yeah, I want to make sure that everybody can see it. So one second.
Turn off your Wi-Fi.
1 second. I'm gonna try this again.
What the heck? Wait, because I had figured it out.
It's like that boy that was in the wave pool. Did y'all see that video? The guy was in the wave pool and he didn't expect that wave to take his ass out. And so it hit him and the phone was gone. That shit was wild.
Baby, listen. Hang on.
I gotta learn how to swim. I'm trying to learn how to swim this summer.
Oh yeah, you got to learn how to swim because
they drowning niggas out here.
Clearly.
Yeah, we definitely
what
talking about Nolan.
And I'm going on like a trip with some white people, so I'm like, I got to learn how to swim.
Yeah, baby.
Hold on.
Y'all better make sure. Y'all better make sure because
they tried to set me up though. I did that Italy. I did Greece for 15 days, something like that. So I did one of those tour shit. And they were like, oh, we were on the Blue Lagoon. You know, it's Greece. You're on the Blue Lagoon. Oh my God. And so they were like, oh, there's an island over there. Let's all swim to the island. I saw the island first. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And they all jump off and go swim. And I'm like, and they're like, oh, Liv, come with us. You can swim on our back. We'll carry you to everybody. And I'm like,
I know you lying.
No, you motherfucker. Then you can swim on our back. We got it. We great swimmers. You can swim next to us. We'll hold you. You know, like they swimming and you holding on to them. I said, absolutely the fuck not.
Now that is.
No. I literally got the video of them all jumping off and swimming. And I sat my black ass right on that yacht and had my champagne and said, oh, I'll wave to y'all. No, I don't trust you niggas.
As you should not. Like, listen, they play too much.
No.
They will do some stuff.
Love the tour guide and everybody, but I don't trust them.
Oh, no, I don't trust them either. Especially based off everything that's been going on. But what we're going to do is open up.
And in foreign countries? Nah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to open it with an icebreaker, you guys. I'm going to open this up. Trey, I'll have you working on that. It's on the screen, so it's okay if you're working on it still because it'll pop up. I'm going to play this. Now, I thought this was pretty funny right here because I was having a conversation with somebody last week, and they were talking about how I think that everybody's kind of not illiterate, but they're just like people don't read no more. People don't, even if they could read, they can't comprehend what they're reading. They don't have comprehension skills. And so it was really interesting. And so this guy gave them note cards to try to see if they could read it. They couldn't even read the note cards. And we're in 2026, you guys. So I want you guys to take a look at this and let me know what you think.
Is this the one that I
I think I've
Yes,
seen this.
and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
The gynecologist analyzed.
Read this index card.
The geological analyzed.
Read this index card.
The imprecation proclamation capitalized.
Emancipation,
A
motherfucker.
system reconstruction of what the f does that say?
I'm like dyslexic.
Antebellum
Well, at least she admitted.
Sedimentary
socio
formatic nations.
her
This constructs
here
prehistoric
chives
environmental conditions.
Read this index card. Enthusiastic center. Read this index card.
The subtotal misinterpretation began intention to her.
So let's get them on this. Let's see what the note cards say. Now, what I mean, it says the subtle misrepresentation of benign intentions escalated into a disproportionately contentious dispute.
Period.
What are we doing here? And then the other one, I'll let y'all do this. What does that say? I'll let y'all go at it.
The enthusiastic
Chihuahua disrupted
Chihuahua
the mayor's inauguration
speech. Give me another one. Cause that Chihuahua.
Yes, this is fun.
There was another one. Hold on. What's the other one? All right, this one.
Okay. The
Go ahead,
climatologists analyzed atmospheric variability using sophisticated computational models. Boom.
Come on now. And they talking about black people is dumb.
Like
we
what the
can't-
fuck?
We can't read. And even that, we can if we're reading this, we can look at this. It's pretty much telling you that they're the climatologists, which is usually like somebody that's in weather or something. They're looking at atmospheric graphs to see about the weather. So, and they're using mathematics to see what will happen. Trey, what is going on with this screen?
I am just trying to fix it. It is not trying to let me be great. It is not trying to, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Because it's not gonna let me be great.
It is all over the place. All over the place. But what we're gonna do, I don't know. So people have been talking about a lot of, I guess, I don't know what happened during the 4th of July weekend, but there was a video circulating regarding, I guess, black children. They said that they were at Long Beach, tearing up Long Beach and all that stuff. And I said, those are all white kids. But
was it in Newport Beach?
Newport Beach and Orange County. And I said, black kids don't go over there. Yeah.
It was all white kids.
Exactly.
I didn't see no color nowhere.
So I'm sure
like I didn't see a Latino or Asian, none of that. It was all WASP white kids.
So
I didn't even see no, Italian, Irish. No, it was WASP. Cut it out.
So I'm gonna show y'all these videos, and let me know what y'all think, and we'll be right back, you guys. Oh, hold on. That ain't even. It's not that one. 1 second. Show this one. And did y'all? Did the sound come through?
No.
1 second. All right. Let me go out of this one. 1 second, you guys. I'm going to go back in it. I don't know why it's messing up.
But about the last video.
The one we just got done playing?
Don't learn how to read out loud in the class. They don't do that no more.
No,
I don't know. Like, so this world has now adapted to not only gentle parenting but gentle teaching. Like when I was in class and you didn't know how to do something, they taught you how to do it, or they put you in line to learn.
Yeah.
Now they're just kind of like, oh, it's fine. We'll just
no child left behind type shit.
Fuck that. Leave that motherfucker behind so he can catch the fuck up.
Hello. Like what the fuck? I cannot.
Right, I think it's playing. So let me try it 1 second, you guys.
Look at the thug.
And these are all white kids.
One black man, always. Look at
And then she says something. Take a look.
clear as a white mom that there are plenty of white kids out there doing shit and they just never get caught. Or if they get caught, it gets squashed. We have problems all along the beaches with e-bikes and fights. There's a huge case out of Arizona called the Gilbert Goons. It's affluent white boys beating the crap out of people. And these affluent white boys beating the crap out of people never made the national news until they actually killed somebody on Halloween a couple years ago. And guess what? It made the news for like 2 seconds. This message says, stop trying to blame black kids and blame the OC Irvine kids. This comment is in regards to a video that I made about takeovers. I want to make it real clear that when I picked the images of my last video, I picked based on location. And I literally picked pictures based on newspaper articles and also the actual takeover advertisements.
And one last one, this one. Now where's the black kid at?
This is when they was looting. Did y'all see the video where they was looting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the video.
So this is my thing, you know. I be trying to figure out like how they be sitting here trying to blame us for what's going on. Like, I mean, it's like they become the aggressors, they tear up the city. It don't even have to be. This is for 4th of July. I've seen them tear up the city for sporting events. I've seen them tear up win or lose. I've seen them tear up stuff for the election. I mean, we've seen that on January 6th. I mean, and this is all caught on camera. White folks are the only ones that can't.
Do not let the news lie to you.
And that was not the way.
Black Lives Matter and George Floyd.
Also,
and shit.
don't let the news lie to you. Some of these people were members of Landfall.
So I'm trying to figure out, do you guys, you know, what is your thoughts on that? Because it's like they always do it and then they want to blame us. It's like black people get blamed for everything.
There are people willing to
tell
on
these
individuals left and right.
Turn
And that's why I felt okay taking the.
Oh, she's talking?
She's still talking.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Oh, you know, you didn't hear it the whole time. You
didn't hear none of that?
No, I didn't hear
I was like,
anything.
why he not muting us? I didn't want to say that. You know, it's not my show. Shit. It's like, maybe we should have cues, you know, like maybe make some
like, sound. No, but I want to know what y'all thought about it.
So say that again. What we thought about?
No, I just want to know what y'all thought about it because they always blame us for everything that's going on. And then they're the ones that do it. It's like, we'll do it and then we'll blame the black people. It's just like, is something wrong with these people? Like mentally? Like, why are we always the focal point of all the attacks? That's my thing.
It's been that way since the beginning of time. Like what was, I want to know, like, what was the reason of thinking, like, just in the beginning, like, people, let's capture them and put them to work. Like what? Like
because they tried to enslave white women, poor white women, in Europe, and it didn't work. They were dying.
Mm.
Oh, so they couldn't handle.
Remember, they enslaved people before us. They tried to enslave the Native Americans.
Yes,
and they died. So they said, "Let's go over here to the Congo and get these niggas because maybe they won't die." It was trial and error. And
so they basically just like, okay, these bodies will survive. Basically, is that? Dang.
Yeah, and remember the average lifespan for a slave was like 20. So it wasn't like we died eventually, but we died less quickly than everybody else.
Do you know how bad that is? The average life of a slave was 20?
Yeah, no.
Like,
but the average lifespan back then was like 35, 40.
True.
But still, like, these are babies, these are kids. What the fuck?
Right. Yeah,
but I would say they project. Like, I'm sorry, white people are like men. They project. Everything they do, they gonna blame you. So they hate us and they say we hate them. We don't think about you motherfuckers. So where you come from?
We don't.
Never.
They are not a thought in our heads until they come across our timeline.
Until I see one of them motherfuckers in a while. You know what I mean?
Until they bother us. Like, we don't seek them out. We be minding our motherfucking business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Like, I don't get, like, at this point, you haven't found something to, in the 500 years of a head start, you haven't found something to do?
They be bored. That's why they always watching us and looking for something. Like the other day, my cousin, he's handicapped, but his disability is not like noticeable. I think it's back problems. So he got the little plates and shit. And a cop walked up to him and said, you look fine. You need to move your car. You can't park here. And he told him, this nigga is hilarious. He said, I am not my shell. Like you see my shell. You don't see me on the inside. So you don't know. Something like philosophical like that. And I was like, you should sue that motherfucker. That's like, it's prejudice, it's racism, it's ableist, and it's like, that's prejudice. Like, what the fuck? And why are you minding this man's business? If he got plates, don't that mean something? They can't help themselves.
Yeah, they be on one, and then when you sit there and you say something, they want to get upset or get offended. I'm just like, why? I mean, why say something? Like, I based on everything that's going on, you know, and this is just my personal opinion, with the Epstein files. You remember when they released the Epstein files and they said that they don't want no nigger babies or something in there, and that was what was all in the news. They can have the whites if they eating them and sacrificing them to Baal and Molech. Let them, because it's just like it gets to a point. It's just like we're fighting for everybody. Well, most of us, because we got some goofy black people. Oh, everybody's my friend, and I have white friends. Okay. Then if you have white friends or y'all hang out, if something happened to you, I don't want to hear nothing. Since you're oblivious since you're oblivious to your surroundings and you don't care what's going on, I don't want to hear nothing. And I told a few of my friends that the other day, because I have some friends who's like, oh, I only hang around whites or Latins. Good luck to you, man.
They said they only hang around?
They only hang around. I'm probably me, and probably one other person is their only black friends. And
I'm leery of those people. Like, why do you feel so comfortable around them? And why do you not seek out? It's abnormal. If you study psychology, it's abnormal to not seek out your own. So that's why when certain races of people date other races, it's abnormal, because usually you date who you look like. You know what I mean? So like, for you not to have a friend that looks like you, or many friends that look like you, it's abnormal. It's a psychosis.
Like, not one, not Ed.
You want something like. We all look for something that's like.
Right.
You know. So why would you? I think it's self-hate. I'm sorry. Let me just say it. I'll call it spade.
So I don't know if you. Chris, I don't know if you have this video in your stack later in the show, but like there was this one video I think that Nikki posted, and it was somebody talking about the guy that drowned, and it was a black guy saying like that you shouldn't use this as a reason to not be around white people. Like, he was really making this a point, and you could tell just the way he spoke and the way he sounded that he basically has all white friends, and it's a black guy. You're muted.
I'm sitting here talking.
I did the signal, bro. I did the signal. You wasn't even looking. I'm like, oh my God.
So I'm gonna show y'all a video, because it just hit right on the head what you just said. I'm gonna show a video because this guy put a compilation together of all these black people that hang out with white friends and white friends only and white friends groups, and they all been unalived and murdered by white people in white groups. So I'm gonna play this video because it just explained exactly what you just said, and then we're gonna talk about it. We'll be right back.
Came across this and I had to share this. Y'all, these are all the people that have went on trips with white people and never returned home. Now, I know I talk about this stuff a lot when it comes down to the white community. Let me make this disclaimer. Not every white person out there is bad. There are some good white people out there. But for the bad ones, And for the ones that take innocent lives, there's a lot of blood shed on your hands. There's a lot of blood on your hands. I had to share this. This is the reason why the black community advocates so much for the black community. And y'all cannot sit up here and say that racism does not exist. It exists and is getting stronger every single day.
Not stronger.
So I'm going to continue to bring awareness to things like this. Looking at this picture right here and knowing the backstories of this picture, of every single individual in this picture, including the most recent one, Nolan Xavier Wells. Unbelievable.
So, one I definitely want to talk about on this list is Tamla Horsford.
Yep, that's the one that fucked me up.
That one right there. This is what gets me about this one. She went. This was a work sleepover. It was a work slumber party. So these are her co-workers, okay? Co-workers and alleged friends, and she ends up dead under the house, face down. And not one of these white bitches knew what happened. Not one. This I be telling people. I said when I was in Kansas, I said this is white people's behavior. They will sit there and one thing I tell people to notice how in the photos they're smiling. When in her photos, look at the white woman smiling, and when Nolan died, look at the white boys that were smiling. You mean to tell me that you guys are smiling in our faces and then you're secretly plotting to murder us?
Because they smiling about murdering your ass. They done came up with the plan. It's not an accident.
Really?
Like it's an accident. No, this shit is planned. They setting y'all motherfuckers up for the okie doke.
Crazy work. And
I'm sitting here,
and I sit here and I looked at that and I'm just like, really? Like,
if I was smiling, I'll be plotting on you. I'm smiling too.
But that's one of those things that get me. What are you about to say, Trey?
I just racism is such a mental illness.
It is.
It's beyond that. Don't give them that cop out. Saying, oh, they mental health and no, that's a cop out. Like you're just a demented motherfucker. You're demonic.
It's taught, and it's taught so early. Like I've seen pictures.
Because if it was a mental illness, it couldn't be taught.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, white kids don't be born racist. They learn that shit. They're taught that shit. So it's not a mental illness. It's very strategic. Yeah. It's very direct. It's getting stronger, like the nigga said.
I saw a video. There was I don't know if it was at Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. There was a black baby and a white baby playing in the tub of balls or whatever. And the white baby just out of nowhere just whops the black baby and then pushes her into the tub of balls or whatever. And then the video off and somebody says, "This happens to your child. What are you gonna do?"
Whoop that ass.
Right. But it was cut with somebody drop kicking the other baby, don't kick my butt. And it was hilarious. But these are babies. So it starts early as.
But it's just like dogs. How do dogs hate black people? You never seen a dog that hates black people?
Like Cujo?
You haven't interacted with a dog that hates black people and you can tell?
Yeah. So I live in West Hollywood and there's mostly whites here. There are several people that walk their dogs.
That's dog central.
Yeah, and there are several people that walk their dogs and they just bark at me. Many other people Latinos, white people walk down the street and then they're just as soon as I come out, bark, 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 bark. What the fuck? And I'm a dog person. Dogs can smell if you are a dog person.
Yeah, they can.
Or if you're
and they sense fear.
They sense fear. They sense, and I never have any of that. And just all of a sudden, this little fucking ankle biter wants to scream and holler at me out of nowhere. It's crazy, crazy work.
Or either they either trained to that, or they're just not used to seeing black people, which tells me that your owner doesn't affiliate with black people, which is problematic because they're probably racist.
So, do y'all think it's like, I see a lot of black people, and it's usually these weird Tim Scott, funny teeth, funny forehead motherfuckers that be out here talking about, I have white friends and white this and white. I'm just like, but didn't they just eliminate your position and gave it to a white person? Then they just remove you and gave it to a white person? Huh? Now all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, now we see racism. Also, now you goofy ass to see racism when it's happening to you.
That is it. That's that. What's that black chick that I don't like? She pregnant now. What's her name? Candace Owen.
That's her.
Back in the day, she hates NAACP. Mind you, I'm a 2-time NAACP president. So she hates NAACP, but who did she go to when they didn't let her graduate in high school because of racism, her white school? She had to call NAACP and do all this shit. But now you hate us? Now black people got issues. There's no racism? What?
That is such a raggedy bitch of a thing to do. So you get in and you close the door behind you?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
The Latins did the same thing. I mean, when you see Mario Lopez with his goofy ass out here talking about, oh, everybody got to come here illegally. Well, didn't your parents come here illegally too? So all of a sudden, now that you got what you needed, and now all of a sudden you don't want your own people coming over here. Like, I think
crabs in the barrel.
Yeah, something.
Really I'm gonna climb this ladder and I'm gonna kick the shit when I get up there. I'm gonna kick it. Yeah. Like, that's fucked up.
Trump is an immigrant. Like, the fuck?
Yes, he is.
This is the Twilight Zone.
Do y'all know Trump's backstory? Do you know the shit? There's a documentary. Do you know the shit his grandfather did and how he got to this country?
Do tell.
His grandfather got kicked out, or great grandfather got kicked out of Germany and all these other European countries and shit. Came to this country, came to California, tried to be a barber in New York, didn't work out. Went to California and said, I'm gonna open titty bars. What's the proper name for a titty bar? A brothel. Boom.
Brothel, yeah.
And so, but instead of doing it the proper way, because it was the gold rush, instead of doing it the proper way, this motherfucker said, oh, I see a plot of land over there. It looked empty. And he would just build on it. He would just move the brothels to different towns, like pick it up and move it to whatever whatever the gold rush would be. And if he saw a plot of land, he would just put it there. Motherfucker.
Well, just to know the history of Trump's great grandfather, just to know that they left Germany to dodge a draft. So his father didn't have to go to war. So when you see Trump dodging, because that's 2 generations, when you see him dodging drafts, you're like, it's in y'all family's history. It's in y'all DNA.
This is what y'all do.
Yeah, this is something that you guys are what you do. That's why when I be looking at some white folks, because the thing that gets me about the whole thing with, when I was in foster care, I was staying way out in the middle of nowhere, Beatty, Kansas. It was like, 6.5 hours out there from Kansas City. So you're out there in the middle of nowhere, nothing but cornfields and wheat fields. And I will never forget, this is them treating other white people like this. So just imagine what they're doing to black people. So there was a family, they had just moved in. They didn't last 6 months there. The daughter, they had a daughter and son. They went to school. Everything was good, blah, blah, blah. Well, the daughter ended up getting raped by the boys in the football team. The boys in the football teams, their parents, attorneys, the chief of police, lieutenants, the DA and everything. So the father was like, I want to get justice for my daughter. But he noticed that the police was not following the report. The police said, we're working on it. And he started to notice that every time he goes up there, it was always another issue. So then he said, I'm going to go look for an attorney. There was not one attorney within a 200-mile radius that would touch his case. Because out there, and I asked, and we talked to my foster parents, I asked them, I said, well, why is that the case? They said, the families out here, the white families, they protect each other. When you mess with one, you mess with all of them because they have this knit group where they got politicians in their pocket, they got judges in their pockets because they're the ones that help you get elected. So when you see like when there's an election and it's like that one little blue dot like Austin or Houston and then everything else is red, well, they're electing all the House of Representatives and Congress. That's who's electing all the races, red parts. So they're like, if anybody goes against us, we will make sure they won't get elected. We will make sure that they won't get that position again. So he was like, so then what he had to do, because no attorney would take his case, he had to go all the way to Kansas City to find an attorney. The attorney in Kansas City came out there once, they did the case. Well, the attorney noticed that the judge kept pushing off the date. The judge kept saying, giving the other ones, was it overruled? Like every time he would say something, she would always overrule him. It was always something. And so he said, you're going to be up against a good fight here because he said these people are like this. So the attorney came back, he left, and then he was going to come back for the next court date because they kept pushing it out. They pushed it out like, 2 months later. They kept pushing it out. When he was coming, the chief of police had the cops on the road and they were stopping everybody to see who was the attorney. These are white people. These are white people.
That's why I said it's strategic. Don't say it's a mental health issue. Yeah, it's fucking strategic.
Strategic. Something, right? Bro. They like doing this.
It's systemic. That's the word I was looking for. Systemic.
Systemic.
Like this is a plot and a scheme. They plot. That's why they smiling like Chester Cat.
Yes.
Because they plotting and scheming on your ass.
And they don't care. So the attorney ended up calling him, and when small towns, everybody runs their mouth. Y'all thought these reality TV shows is bad. Everybody talks. There's nothing going on out there. There is no ocean. There's no mountains. There's no nightlife. So they don't have nothing. So all they do is gossip. And they say, oh, well, they had the attorney. And they told the attorney, if you come in here, you might not be leaving back out of here. Mm-hmm. So he said, well, I can't risk my life coming all the way out here for this case. So he called the guy. He said, hey, my life is in danger. When he got back to Kansas City, my life is in danger. They said that, they're not going to let me through. So he says, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to take the case. And so the father was really upset because he's like, man, these are white people. He says nobody would take the case. There was somebody had connections to the Supreme Court judge, and the Supreme Court judge also talked to the attorney. Said, hey, working with those people, they get down and dirty. And so throughout this whole process, once that was finished, and he didn't have the police on his side, an attorney wouldn't take it. They was egging their houses. They were spray painting their cars. At work, the husband, what they were doing to him, they were literally reducing his hours. So when they reduced his hours, it was hard, to keep up with the rent. The son, when he was going to school, they was wearing his ass out every day. That boy was coming home with a broken nose, a bloody eye. And these are the parents telling the kids, beat his ass.
But that's my thing.
Yes.
You don't give a fuck about your kids.
They don't.
Because I'm sorry. There's something, and people going to be like, you're a lawyer, you saying that? But I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. You play with my kid, it ain't going to be no court date, baby. We're not going to court. We'll never make it to the courthouse. But I'm not. That's what we're not going to do. So I'm sorry. Somebody rapes your daughter, a team, the football team. Honey, they gonna see me at their next practice, and that's gonna be the last thing they see.
And what's funny is that this is not the first time these kids have done this. It was a family that had the same issue happen to their daughter, and they was gonna do something. And one of the friends that's been that's really connected with the town, he says, "Hey, this is not the fight you want." And it really upset this man as well. And so he had to homeschool his daughters, and then also the daughter of the guy, the one I'm talking about. Because the daughter was not attending school, the school, them involved too, called, put a truancy. So out there in truancy, they would say that you're not attending school. And so then they tried to get her expelled. It was a whole mess. When I tell you that family left within 6 months, they couldn't even sell the house. When they tried to sell the house, the locals was like, oh no, we don't want nobody staying here. If anybody stay here, we're going to harass them. So the family not only lost money on the house, but it of course affected your credit. So now they were out of job. They had to move from this small town, and they had to move back into the city. These are white people doing this to other white people, all because their sons wanted to rape somebody. What do y'all think they're doing to black people?
They don't give a fuck. And that's why I said they don't give a fuck about these kids. They don't give a fuck about their daughters. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't.
They
They're
don't.
liars. They're pathological liars. They don't. Your daughter gets raped and you sitting here going to the courthouse. You going to the police station. Woo,
Yeah.
couldn't be me. And you know who did it. And you
Right.
know, and they live down yonder, right there.
Yeah.
And
What do you mean?
I don't understand. I just don't get it.
No. See,
Somebody molest your child and you that's the justice system. I trust the justice system. I don't, and I'm a lawyer. I'm telling you the shit fucked up. From the rooter to the tutor.
Oh, you as a lawyer, you know how fucked up the justice system
I know
is.
behind the curtain. This shit was not built for us. I used to cry in law school reading them cases. That is not built, it's built to fuck us over. That's it.
And it's sad because
it was never meant for justice. It was specifically.
No.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
To keep black people
in our place.
In our place. Not even in our place, just out of a place.
In the place that they wanted us in.
Which is poverty, brokenness, all that shit.
Enslavement. That's what they wanted us in. They've been mad ever since we got off that plantation. Ain't Paul Moody said that? He said when black people walk into certain rooms, white people will look at us like, why you here? Like, how you get here? But not because you got in the room, but because you off the plantation.
That part.
Like, how did you get so far off the plantation?
What are you doing?
What I'm also going to do, we're going to go into Nolan Wells and what actually happened. So as you guys know, they did pick the body up out the water. And it was Nolan Wells. And so going back to the video, if it comes up. And this is, you just knew it. It was like, oh, it's a person that was found. He's the only person that was over there. This is the only guy that was over there. So what are y'all talking about? There was a person found, and you
was there other people lost and found over there?
That part. And so this woman right here, this white woman, she kind of breaks it down, and I want you guys to take a look, and we'll be right back.
Talk to y'all about Nolan Wells, but before I do that, I want to note that Nolan's mom does follow me, and in the event that she or other family members come across this video, please keep the comments respectful and in line with uplifting a family who just tragically lost their son. If there's any kind of nasty comments, racist comments, conspiracy theory type comments, my comment section is not the place for that. You will be blocked. This is someone's real life. Okay, this is someone's son. This is not a fodder for content. This should not have been Nolan Wells last summer. Nolan Wells was someone's baby. He was 18 years old, set to turn 19 next month, set to go back to playing football at his local community college. He was very well liked. He got along with everybody. He was radiant. He was a leader. And he went out with 3 friends. They went out to an island. His 3 friends returned to the mainland without him. And all 3 of those friends are white. And I know that when I say that, there are white people watching this who are immediately going to say, well, we don't know what happened. And y'all, this is the difference. If the situations were reversed, if the circumstances were reversed, and it was 3 black boys who took a white boy out, and the 3 black boys came back and the white boy did not, it wouldn't matter that they didn't know what happened. Those 3 black boys would have been in handcuffs. Those 3 black boys would still be in questioning to this day. I can see the Fox News headline now, right? They would have used it as proof. See?
And that's a white woman saying that. And then the Asian people, I actually like his content. He stated the same thing as well. And then there were some Asians in the comment section that was like, oh, it's black people are always talking about, them being harassed and unalived. Well, he breaks it down for the Asian community because it also happened to an Asian woman that never made national news. Take a look at this.
About what happened to Nolan Xavier Wells because he doesn't look like you? Would you feel differently about his friends minimizing his life if the victim looked like this, more like you? What if I told you that this is Nolan Wells' grandmother, which makes Nolan's mother half Asian and Nolan himself a quarter or an Asian person himself? And if you think that couldn't happen to me, that happened to Nolan because he's partially black, then I'm going to remind you of Nancy Ying, the 29-year-old special needs teacher from Alhambra, California, who went missing while she was on a yoga retreat on Lake Adelan, Guatemala, 3 years ago, who just like Nolan Wells put his trust into his white friends thinking that they're just going out for a good time on the water. Nancy Ying also put her trust in her white friend Christina Blazik while going out on the water thinking that they're about to have some fun. But just like Nolan Wells' white friends who all claim that they don't know what happened to Nolan and just thought that he was on another boat, but then as soon as they got back, deleted all of their social media accounts, including Warren Hudson here, who up until 9:30 last night still had his profile up but now is gone. And allegedly, at least 2 of them immediately lawyered up upon getting home. Christina Blazik, who had told officials in Guatemala that she did not see what happened to Nancy, whether she jumped in or fell into the water, as soon as she returned to the United States, deleted her socials, lawyered up, and through her lawyer tried to claim that they were barely even friends. Which is weird because I didn't realize that people who barely knew each other put their arms around each other's necks and then held each other's hands while taking photos together. Who, once she returned home to America through her lawyer, was like, no, I tried to save her. Oh, by the way, also.
So this is what gets me about this. Because the Asians in the comment section was like, oh, you know, it's always black. But when it happened to them, then they were like, oh my God, I didn't know that this happened to the Asian person.
They never know shit. That's like the immigrant tagline. They never know shit. Me no, I don't know. Yo no sé.
I don't know. You don't say English. No.
Yeah.
You
no,
don't say.
not speaking English. Like that's what they always.
And until you talk about money, they're like, oh yeah. $100. $200.
And then, well, you know, they don't just do that. It's also the Latins that do it too. They act like they don't know English. They're like, oh, me no speak English.
No speak English. No. Yo no sé.
Oh, but then when I'm like, oh,
you
well, you know,
that video of them asking their name, like they was just asking questions. Like, you know, say, I don't know. And then he was like, "What's your name?" I don't know. Like yo, this is what they do.
And what we also going to do is there is actually footage of what happened that day. And also, when I was at the barbershop yesterday, I ended up meeting the older cousin of Nolan. And he told me some things, and we're going to talk about it. So I want to show this video real quick. So this is actually the video that's been circulating of, I guess there was an alleged argument. So there was an argument that happened, okay? And my thing was, I'm like, okay, this argument, regardless of the argument, if somebody comes with me, they're going to, and we're driving somewhere or whatever is the case, I'm not going to leave them there or whatever. You got to be like really like crazy, like trying to fight me or trying to harm me for me to leave you somewhere.
I've met people in other countries, other states, other cities. You got me fucked up in Chicago, and that's a real story. I almost beat somebody ass in a snowstorm in Chicago. You got me fucked up in Chicago. I left that bitch right in Chicago. You got me fucked up. My best friend had me fucked up in Boston. I left her stupid ass in Boston. Bye.
She said, fuck
you got me fucked up. I'm going to leave you where you right here where you got me fucked up at. Bye.
It is crazy. And his mother, she has something to say about it because I'm gonna talk about what the cousin told me yesterday, okay? After you hear what she has to say, because there's so much that's just not making sense. They're saying that, you know, nothing happened, blah blah, but y'all deleted your accounts, y'all unfollowed him, unfriended him. Like, you gotta make lawyered up. I said, you got to make it make sense. And then y'all sitting here posting, a kid posted, we'll see you soon. I heard that there was another boat that Nolan was supposed to get on. And these same the 3 white kids in the photo they're now trying to blame that white kid for what happened. But that white kid seen the argument that was happening between Nolan and his friends. And he said, hey, just come on our boat. But Nolan was like, no, he rode with them. So they had to leave because I guess at a certain time that beach is very popular. So it's a lot of people that's there, and it's pretty normal. But once you get closer to night, people leave because of the tides. So take a look at this. We'll be right back.
And let me post the last the last post one of them made pertaining to Nolan. This is what Jax posted yesterday. Don't post my son if you won't post up at the police station to give an accurate account of what happened. Don't post my child if you are not cooperating with law enforcement. Because then you playing in my face. You want to post my child, but you don't want to post up to give an accurate account of what happened to my child. Same go for you, Eric. You want to post my child and say you will see him soon, but you don't want to post up and tell the police how you going to see him soon. You know you weren't going to see him soon. You know something happened to him. Don't post him if you're not going to post up, pull up, give a statement, give an accurate account, and blow the whistle on what the hell happened. Because everything outside of that is bullshit. See you soon. See you soon. How? Y'all had his phone. He could not call for help. No underage or no teenager or no new adult is going to leave their phone. They are attached to their phone. Oh, I got something else. Listen, we got your back, Nolan. We ain't letting this slide. Not on our ancestors, not on your parents, not on your family, not on your life. Your internet virtual aunties and uncles gonna show out for you because we be damned. So there's an individual by the name of Lucas Aviz who said, last time I spoke to him, and he posted this on Nolan's mother's page in her comments, said last time I spoke to him was when he said that I have to leave, and it was probably 2 to 2:30 p.m. But there was a huge group of people with several boats around for all I can remember. I last saw him get on a white boat with a center console before I had left. So that's all the information I can provide. So let me tell you another individual that I didn't mention that they're going to need. They're going to need a social media person to go and pull every fucking thing. They're going to need more than one to have eyes and ears. Because what y'all don't know, they get on these social media apps and they post this shit and they think it's not discoverable. But as I say, anything you say, post, and receive can and will be used against you in a court of law. This did not have to happen. Nolan deserved to be here. And let me post the last post one of them made pertaining to Nolan. This is what Jax posted yesterday. Don't post my son.
So somebody said in the comments, it said if the roles were reversed, those 3 black boys will be locked up and not home lawyered up. Dear black people, be vigilant. We are always in danger. Another person said Nolan's parents need to request a full forensics be pulled from Nolan's phone. My guess is the friends had his phone and were deleting pics and messages. And somebody else says Nolan's former friends were never his friends. This is my thing in regards to this. Now, I spoke with the cousin. And when I was getting my haircut, you know, me and my barber was just talking about it, and then we was talking about sports, and then we started talking about some video games. And then, this having a conversation. This guy came and sat down. He made small talk, and then he said, "Hey, did y'all hear about what happened over there in Mississippi?" And we said, "Yeah, we just got to talking about it." He was like, "You do know that was my baby cousin?" And we was like, "What?" And we was like, "Yes." And he said, and I said, "Well, you know, me being FTP and interviewing, I said, well, what do you think?" You know what? We're going to go to commercial break, you guys. Now, I was trying to get us to go over to the other platform, but something's going on with Restream. So we're going to continue the full show here on Restream just for today. I do apologize. We've been having a lot of system errors here. So, but also if you're on the FTP network, it's still going to be continuous. So we apologize. There's something going on with the system. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And I'm going to tell you what his his older cousin told me, and what his feelings are. And we'll see you soon.
It's a cliffhanger. I don't like
it. Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up, drop it low, catch the vibe. Black Boy Joy, out now, streaming on all platforms. Black Boy Joy merch is exclusively available at the FTP store. Order now at ftp-store.printify.me.
You guys, it is Trey and I am out in these streets. So tonight I'm actually performing at the Black Rabbit Rose. So we shall see how it goes. I haven't sang in so long. I'm so excited just to get out and just, practice my voice. Being on stage is just a really great place for me to practice. And I think 2 of the songs, actually all three of the songs I'm doing tonight, I've never done before. Actually, I have done. I'm doing TLC's Waterfalls. And I've done that once, like ages ago. But I haven't done the Juice WRLD Lucid Dreams or my song Star before. So we'll see how it goes. They're going through sound check right now, so we'll have a little gander.
Let me back to y'all right quick. I feel sun to the moon when I find you. No comparison, can't define you. Deep Space Nine, treasure of mine. Big dick, spaceship, crash, rolling wild. Tickle, tickle, ripple, gravity, float on the way up. Kendrick, planets afloat, dribble, lay up. We together, never solo, it's a times two. I'm the mirror to your shine, I could blind you. Sick of the norm, ready to go. Don't want no parts of the already know. Nebula flow, alien flow, planets to grow. Never the low, we can teleport, let's go.
Emerging from the shadows of suburbia, summoned by seasoning, bothered by black joy, allergic to facts. It's the Mad Crackers, minding everything but their fucking business. Coming soon.
Online races chasing clicks and clout. Step outside, bitch, fuck around, find out. Keyboard crackers talk shit, hit sin. Let's make ass whooping great again. Chud talk tough when they said we chimped out. Now we locked up, booty loose, pimped out. Talk cash money shit when you know we ain't around. Pull up on that ass, now it's mute, no sound. Don't catch a 45 cause you're reppin' 47. You can get this wet work, Charlie Kirk, no heaven. Yeah, online races chasing clicks and clout. Step outside, bitch, fuck around, find out. Keyboard crackers talk shit, hit sin. Let's make ass whooping great again.
So I'm eating chocolate.
And I got some food in the microwave.
I'll tell you this,
I was bopping
man,
though. You ate. You went off, Trey. You went off.
Thank you. I'm out these streets. Out these streets.
No, this chocolate was good. Like I be really hitting that Sprouts up. Yeah, thank you guys for returning to the FTP podcast. I'm joined by Trey Rich and also our veteran co-host, guest co-host, Libby Pope. Thank you guys for if you're doing super chats or donations. Thank you so much. The links is on the thing. We're raising money to make sure we can get our studio up off the ground. We're also working up on our network and doing upgrades. So we thank you guys so much for what you've been doing and appreciate it. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to videos that do help us on the algorithm. Now, we're going to continue. I was going to talk to you about what happened with Nolan's cousin, and also a video that was, I guess, a guy that knows Nolan and those guys that he hangs out with, and it was allegedly that I guess there was like drugs involved or something, allegedly. And I said, "Oh, here we go." I said, "Here we go with this."
And there's a girl involved in too. Did y'all see the girl is coming forward now?
Oh yeah, well, she was the one that was with him before the incident happened. So
yeah, but she wasn't talking. Now she's talking.
Well, she wanted to clear her name. I get it, because this is about to get big. Now, when we was talking to his cousin in the barbershop, and his cousin, one of the first things he said was he don't think it's about race. He doesn't think it's about race. And actually, I'll stop this video real quick. And he said this, and he gave us the reason why. He stated that Nolan and these kids have been growing up and they've been with each other since very, 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 very little. So they've been knowing each other for some time. And I was like, so just because they grew up with them, that you mean to tell me that they're not racist? He says, well, he doesn't believe that they're racist because all the families know each other. So everybody kind of knows each other. They've been hanging out with each other for years.
Knowing ain't friends. Knowing ain't best friend.
But it's not just that. It was also, he also wanted his cousin to be able to grieve, how she needs to grieve. And he wished that the media, and he also wished that social media didn't blast us and put it out there until the investigation was done, because he thinks it's foul play. But then I said, not foul play. He don't think it's foul play. He thinks that something may have happened, like he may have just drowned or whatever. I said, but it's not making sense. If that's the case, then why take his phone? Why leave him on the island? I said, you got to make it make sense. That doesn't make sense to me, to take somebody's phone and leave them on the island if you said nothing happened.
Why not report it? How about that? Like, yo, my friend is drowning. My friend drowned. Oh my God.
Yes.
Or I don't know where my friend is.
Hello. Somebody said on Twitter, they was like, if my friend disappears on an island, I'm not leaving the island. I said, hello.
Exactly. But he was also what was interesting, there's a video, and I was trying to show it, but it wouldn't show. Now there's a video that's circulating. They took a shot of everything. They seen Nolan arguing with the boys on the beach, but also there was other Black people on the beach as well. So that was something where he was like, in his mind, he said he don't think it was about race, because he said, how did all the other Black people get home? Now this is his cousin, okay? The thing is, we Black people, this is just my take on it. We get so comfortable making other groups of people, whether it's their religion or race, whatever, comfortable, but we treat each other like crap. We are quick to invite people to the cookout. We're quick to say, oh, look at that person do the Dougie. Oh, look at that person do the chicken noodle soup. We're quick to give them props for doing basic shit that we see Black kids do 100 times better. Yep. And so when he was explaining that to me, I was just like, I mean, and I told him, me being from Kansas, just because he grew up with them and they were friends when they were little, when they get older, they always turn into the racist grandpas. They all, yep. I've seen it almost 100%. And I said, that's what I saw. Now, I'm not trying to discount his feelings or what happened with his family or whatever, but I said, when it comes to that, I said, people change, especially white folks. They will look in the face.
Especially money, drugs, and women.
That part.
I have my own little theory. I think Nolan was with that girl, and one of them was jealous. Oh, how could she like? They hate when them white girls like a Black man. So,
right.
Why does she like him? And that jealousy will take you the fuck out
quickly.
Real quick. They get so envious when got a car better than them. You got a house better than them. You got a car better than them. You got one of they little white bitches. You got even if you got a Black wife that's prettier than they ugly white. It's all the thing. They're very envious people. Very weird.
Yeah, and also while we're talking about it, like this was the video that was circulating. I'm not going to play the sound or anything because it's kind of loud. But they filmed it, so this was all the boats that were there. Okay, now they're going to stop it right here. This area right here is where Nolan was. Okay, and there was an argument going on, and there was a few people that was already looking. Now there ain't really like no trees or any of that stuff. So I'm sitting here like, why would y'all just sit here and leave this boy on this island? You got to make it make sense. Something's
Where did he go?
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2. Like, we not gonna play these games.
Like something is not adding up.
Like,
and I said,
as a Black person, if you can't swim, you're not even getting in the water. So
hello.
Yeah. I can't deal with the whole drowning thing.
And if I get in the water, like I got in the water at the Blue Lagoon, but I had that little thing that you could hold, you could hold on to, and I stayed right by the boat. right by the little steps of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing around. I ain't trying to die. The fuck? Drowning is a fucked up way to die. Like, it's not cool.
Yeah, your lungs burn. They said it's like it's on fire.
Yeah.
They said drowning is just as bad as being burned alive. They said just depending on which one. Yeah, I've had somebody that had both happen to them. They was burned.
No, I heard burning.
Yeah.
I thought it was quick. Like Aaliyah, they said she didn't feel pain. She went quick.
That's a plane crash.
Right.
Yeah,
like
but
an explosion. Boom.
That's an explosion. That's an explosion, and it's
impact,
also impact.
Yeah.
So it's two things happening at once. But on this one, this is, I guess, one of Nolan's friends speak up. Not sure what his name is, but this was an interview that was taking Jesus, allegedly, Nolan's friend. This is what he was saying. Let's take a look.
I know that friend group that he was with is known for, I don't know if I can say the substance, but they're known for doing a certain substance. And, you know, some of us who have spoke to Nolan prior to the island date, we know that they were known for doing that substance. Another thing that we believe is, what if they peer pressured him into doing something? And again, with the mixture of alcohol and
this is allegedly, y'all. This is allegedly. And Jesus just giving us his synopsis of what he feels. So allegedly, Jesus, you got to remember when you're getting on these panels, you got to say allegedly, because somebody will try to wrap you up.
Allegedly, coming from his friend group that knows him very well. I'm talking about teammates that played with him, went to school with him, and folks that see him every weekend. Allegedly, we believe that maybe something just didn't go the way they wanted it to. Maybe they were trying to have a little bit too much fun, and it was just a mistake that they covered up. But I know for a fact that friend group that they were with is known for a certain substance. So it does not surprise me whatsoever. And I'm almost certainly confident, allegedly, that there was that substance on that boat. I know we won't know till the body gets tested and all that, but, you know, it's what makes sense to me. I don't believe he tried to swim back to the island or anything like that. There's just a lot of things that doesn't make sense. Why did they leave him in the first place? Why didn't they make sure he had a ride home? If that was me and my friend group that I typically hang out with, I mean, Nolan, yes, was in that, but if it was me and my 4 close friends, I'm not leaving that island until I leave with my friend.
Period, point blank. And I'm tearing this bitch up till I found him too.
Right.
And that's what gets me. And now, since this guy said
unless I'm mad, unless I don't like you, unless we fell out, unless we going through it. Ding, ding, ding.
But I wouldn't have took the boy's phone though. I would have, hey, here's your phone. You go call somebody, come bring your ass. You know, you can get you or something.
But
like,
if they
something
disappeared and you find the phone, wouldn't you take it to their house? Hey, I don't know where they at, but I found his phone. Here, mom, you can have it. I don't know where the nigga at though. Why would you
sad.
keep his phone?
Well, now they're trying to say that it's like a drug thing, and I'm like, oh, so now they're trying to label this, trying to justify why this black kid is dead. I'm like,
we were on cocaine, we were on Molly, and you know, we don't really remember what happened, but it just got out of control and he drowned, or they got in a fight because of the cocaine and he drowned. That's what they're trying to say.
That's what the word is now since this has come out. I'm like, well, if that's the case, then all the other kids were on drugs, and he's thinking that he got peer pressured. I said, well, what type of drug did they give him? Fentanyl or something like?
Right.
You know, and why was he the only one that took it and they did it?
Was he a swimmer? Because even if he was high, even if he was drunk, you don't lose the ability to know how to swim.
All right.
If I'm drunk, I'm you know, I got medical cannabis. If I'm puffing, I can still ice skate. I can still roller skate.
Right.
So I'm confused. I can still drive the boat. Like, what the fuck? Make it make sense and be fucking for real about it.
And that's I know there's going to be more developments that come from this because, as you know, I mean, every time I turn on social media, it's something that's popping up every 5 seconds in regards to this. But it gets to a point you're just like, we got to have common sense. We really do. And common sense is that y'all took the boy's phone, y'all left him on the island. He had no way to get nobody to contact him, and now he's not alive. Period. All this other stuff, was it drugs? Did it foul play or whatever? Your alleged friends left you without no way of getting back on a dark island. Because I'm pretty like, have you ever been like over in the ocean and seen it? When it gets dark, it's pitch black.
You think Poseidon about to come out that motherfucker?
Yes, and it is scary. You can't see.
It's not a
nothing.
joke.
You can't see nothing. You don't know what's in the water. It's really frightening. And it gets pitch black, and the water is also extremely cold.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
and the tide is higher.
Yes. So it's the whole thing at the end of the day, whether they say foul play or not, the whole thing of his friends leaving him was a messed up situation. I don't care how you see it. Like doing that to somebody is not right.
Unless we beefing. That's the only thing. Like we beefing, and I mean we beefing. Not on, we got into a little riff or what. No, we got you like on some fuck you shit.
Yes. And I'm gonna show one other thing. Well, actually, I'll show another thing. This lady was talking about also there was a black man that was lynched at a music festival recently. For all these white people there, and and Trey, we went to raves and stuff before. Libby, have you been to raves?
Yeah. One EDM rave.
Ain't no way nobody's seen nothing. Ain't no way nobody's seen nothing. Not at no rave. I mean, people are aware.
It's be hundreds of thousands of people, thousands of people.
Right. But the
and it'd be mixed diverse. It'd be black, white, everybody be there. Asians, everybody be there.
And nobody saw anything. That is so weird. So this lady explained this, and take a look.
Jackson was found a week ago hung from a tree outside of the music festival Electric Forest. This is a very weird situation, and no one's talking about it. So he was there for 4 days. It's a 4-day. If you're new, it's a big rave. It's a huge festival, lots of drugs, lots of people, a lot of people, right? So he was there the whole weekend. Monday comes around, the festival's over. He's camping up, ready to leave. So reports are that he contacted the police at the festival and brought them over to this camp and was saying that there was some issue going on with his friends and that he needed the police for him. This happened on Monday, the day that he was lost, the day that he was found hanging from a tree. So the cops come over to his camp, investigate. They say nothing's going on. The cops leave. So then he packs up his camp, he packs up his things, and that's the last people see him. The last people see from him is Monday at 10 a.m. He packed up his stuff and he, after the interaction with his friends, and then he left. They're, of course, really going to suicide, but I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a black person who voluntarily hangs himself from a tree. That's not where black people kill themselves. His friends are all talking about how it's suicide. It seems incredibly, incredibly suspicious, and no one's talking about what happened to him. They're talking about.
Let me give you some more advice, people. Black people, y'all gotta, to the coons, good luck to you. We're seeing too many videos like this. We're seeing too.
It's been like 5-6 lynchings this year. Wasn't there one in Miami?
Wow, way more than that. Way more than that.
It was might be like 10.
No, there's more than that.
Like,
you're forgetting
we
the
don't hang ourselves from anything. Nothing.
Yeah, you're forgetting the 5 that happened in Miami alone. And 2 of them was close to the police station. I think the police are involved. I don't trust them. Police has always been.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
They're the Klan. Like they wear the hood.
There's a lot of Klansmen that are police officers. No, there are a lot of Klansmen that are police officers.
Yeah. They're police officers, they're lawyers, they're doctors, they're the coroner, they're the judge, the investigator.
Mm-hmm. And it's
everybody in bed with everybody. Everybody
what are the requirements to be a police officer?
None.
The basic requirements to be a police officer are a high school diploma or GED, some post-secondary education or degree, and completion of police academy training. Candidates must be U.S. citizens, usually at least 21 years old, and able to meet rigorous physical and personal qualifications.
If they
That
had to
ain't
go to
shit.
law school, they wouldn't be no motherfucking cop. If they had, remember, the academy don't teach you the law. Like you're enforcing
So you're
something that you don't
enforcing the
even
law that you don't
understand.
even understand.
Hello, you don't even know what the fuck the law is. Ask these motherfucker penal codes and all that shit. They start stuttering. You're fucking I told you they overseers. You don't know shit. You don't even know the law, but you enforcing it. Come on. You think there would be 1,000 cops if they had to go to law school for 3 years?
Hell no.
Fuck no. They wouldn't get in. They barely got the GED. They ain't got no college degree.
They could barely
gotta
read.
go to college. They wouldn't get in.
I remember my Chicago PD friend, this was years ago, he used to tell me, he said, you would not believe how many of them need a mental evaluation and how many of them are illiterate. He said illiterate. They don't know basic math skills. He said they could barely read. A lot of them are failed football stars or basketball stars. They are upset that they didn't get the $1 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them have anger issues and anger management. A lot of them have sexual assault behind it, in their childhood. And they sit
domestic violence.
Domestic violence. They were bullied in school. He said that's the biggest one. They were bullied in school, and they always asked him, "Well, why did you want to become a cop?" And they would say, "Oh, I want to protect the little guy. I want to, protect." And so every time they see those, they always have the most issues with the kids that were bullied that become cops. He says almost at 100%.
Oh, what about the bullies that become cops?
That too. But it's usually the ones that's bullied over the other ones. And I'd be sitting here like, this. I mean, this is the environment.
What about the ones that was getting their ass beat by their parents and shit? You said the DV ones, yeah. Or what about the ones that saw their mama getting their ass beat?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Think about it. I told y'all last episode. Think about the person in high school that became the cop. Go through your Facebook right now and find the person in high school that became the cop.
Yeah.
There's a stereotype.
I'm gonna do that. Like, wow. I didn't think about that.
Think about it.
Oof.
There's a stereotype for those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And
then also like their family members. Like what kind of because I was thinking about this like when the George Floyd situation happened and Derek Chauvin or whatever was convicted. And they're thinking they're like, okay, we've solved this problem, but that's not just one person. This person has to come from a family of assholeness. Like this person has to come from a family that does this shit on the regular. Their uncles, their grandfathers, their aunties, their uncles. They're not the only one in their family that is moving this way. So you taking them off the force is now giving ammunition to their family to do other shit to avenge them being caught.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many times have we heard like a situation happen like this and they actually investigate the family that they come from?
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Never.
No. Never.
Never.
But then you find out that the mama's the coroner, the cousin is the judge, the husband is the doctor, and all kind of shit. Come on.
It's sad.
It's systemic. It's coordinated.
And also, I want to shift it just a little bit, and then we're going to change the subject to some other videos. Black people, there's some messages that we have to kind of discuss between us. I think she hit the nail on the head. I've been saying this a lot since forever on this show. And I think that Black people, either you're going to get it together or you're going to continue to get unalived, period. And just like with that, what was that, Ashley, the girl that went to Tanzania and that white boy chased her butt ass naked and hung her ass. And she was online.
Chased her naked?
Oh, yeah, we played that video. Trey, was you here when I played the video?
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that was engaged, got engaged?
Baby, they have the whole footage. He chased her ass.
Didn't he hang her in the bathroom, though?
I think it was in her room.
Wasn't this the same girl that said she was happy living her soft life?
Yeah, she don't and she also had something to say about black men. So it was one of those things where you're like, well, what do you say to this? And I'm glad that the Black people was like, okay, rest in preference. You wanted to be with the white man. You didn't like black men. Okay, then
then that goes for that black guy that was like he hate black women. And that white Becky, he said black women are loud and angry and violent, and his white girl stabbed his ass up. He dead now.
Took him out.
In your preference.
So that's why I tell people, I hear people say, "Oh, when we have white friends or white people come." Okay, good luck. Do you really know them? Are they just coworkers? Do y'all have a real friendship? Because when something happens, you sitting here telling me, "Oh, well, these white people cool." Okay. Well, I thought they was cool. Well, how did they unalive you if they were so cool? That's why I tell people,
white is serious. It's
I'm
just
not
like
getting involved in it.
Blue. It's real serious. They take that shit. Like if we were like that, we would get so much further in life. Come on.
That's why I said I'm not getting involved. And I said when I hear people say that, or they only hang out white or Latin or whatever, and then something happens to them. I'm like, well, what are you telling me for? Take your ass right back over there. Go figure out one of the white Latins that's going to help your ass.
And have a march for you and shit. And mobilize and organize for your ass.
Yep. Go have them help you. Go have them donate to your GoFundMe. I said, there's nothing I can do for you. And even with, and I don't even blame this kid per se, because it seemed like he had black friends. I'm not trying to say I blame the parents for this, but I will say that I'm so sick of people being oblivious to their surroundings, like they don't know what's going on. I'm like, do you not know these people? I said, do you not know how when they grow up, they end up turning into their dads and the great grandfathers? I said,
you never really know somebody though.
Yeah,
Jeffrey Dahmer was killing and raping people, and his wife was like, I ain't know shit. And what did he say? I was thinking about killing and raping her ass and eating her up every day, but he never did it. You never really know somebody. You laying next to the nigga. Wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer married for like 15, 20 years? You never know somebody. So I don't know why black people would think you know these crackers. You know they hate your ass. That's what you know.
And
you know they systemically came after your ass for decades. What the fuck?
Yep. And I want us to take a look at this. We'll be right back.
Wait. Can I
Parents, we need to have an uncomfortable conversation. Because sometimes what we think might actually be protecting our kids is really exposing them to more harm. Now, after hearing that story about Nolan, the young black boy who went on a boat trip with his all-white friends, but he was the only one who didn't return. And now a lot of black parents are asking some hard questions. Because for generations, black families were told, goal is simple. Move to what they call a better neighborhood. Get into what they call a better school district. Put your child in better opportunities. But honestly, at some point, we got to ask, better according to who? Because what is the price of a better zip code if your child is constantly fighting to prove that they belong in it? What's the price if they start believing that being accepted is the same thing as being protected? And this is where the conversations will get uncomfortable. Some of our kids grew up thinking America was post-racial because their friend group was diverse. They thought because somebody invited them over, laughed with them, played sports with them, that meant that those people understood their experience. Friendship doesn't automatically mean awareness, and proximity doesn't automatically mean protection. And parents, I want to tell you, this is not about telling your children who they can and cannot be friends with. This is about making sure that your child understands.
And then it keeps freezing, but also before we start talking about this, this is the girl that played on Half and Half Mona, okay? Rachel True says blaming Nolan Wells' parents for not warning him about white friends is internalized racism.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I saw that. And I love her. I love all the things she says. I'll be on Twitter following her, but that's my controversial take.
Yeah, but this is the thing. She's a mixed girl. Ain't she mixed? And you see how when it's always the mixed kids, they always take over for that white side. And then when something happens to them, then they want people to have a barbecue or NAACP march or something. I'm like, well, if you don't believe in all this, why don't you go to the other side and have them help you if you believe in it so much?
I agree with what she was saying, but I just don't agree with when she got to the internalized racism part. That's where I was like, you lost me. Like with that whole thesis she wrote, I was going with it, but then I got to a point I was like, internalized racism was your conclusion?
Yeah, and it's It's just one of those things. And I just go ahead.
I think so. We saw the video of the mother.
Mm-hmm.
This is controversial, but I'm gonna say it. It's along the same lines. She's really young, and I think that played into why he wasn't as woke and aware of who the fuck he was hanging out with. Like, I don't think she did that black book conversation. And look, I understand that you're friends and you've known them for a long time. However, white people gonna always white, and you are black. And when it comes to, they gonna pick each other over you every day. So don't be aware, be alert, things like that. I don't think she had that fundamental conversation with him. And if she did, it might have been in passing. I don't think she harped on it. Because she seems very young and jejune is the word I'm going to use.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know what that word means, Google it.
Oh, Trey, you're on mute.
Where's the dad? Is my question.
Oh, he's there. He was speaking, but it's just everybody's. This just happened. What, July 5th, 4th? What Monday or something? This whole incident. Mm-hmm. So people are just like,
So wait, she's half Asian and black, and the dad is, because I didn't see pictures of him.
I think he's black. But regardless of that, I think that the parents need to talk to their kids more.
Oh, absolutely! If you're a black child, like every black child.
But y'all are black men, right? Y'all didn't get the black book talk.
Oh, I got the code talk. Look,
did you get the actual black book?
No.
No.
My grandma just scared the hell out of me. My grandma. I will never forget stories. There was one story where my grandma told me that they literally put the whole family. I don't know what happened. She don't know what happened, but the town accused them of something, and they put the whole family in this big boiling pot and boiled them alive. She said all you heard was the kids screaming. The one was trying to get her skin was peeling off because the fire was so. She said she ain't never seen anything like that in her life. She saw people getting skinned. She saw people get dragged down the street. She said this was an everyday occurrence. She said these white folks this was everyday thing to them. And they always justified it. Oh, well, they did something to us. And then when you hear
like in Roseland and Black Wall Street, they did something. Or they raped a white girl. Always some shit.
It's always something. And I was just like, it's always something with y'all, but it's like, you mean to me you have to tear up the entire town just to get to this.
But how about if we did that shit to you?
Oh, they already talking about a race war. You know how they race war. I said something's wrong with y'all asses.
Yeah.
Like,
they're warmongers. They like Bush. They warmongers.
They like violence. I just accepted it because even here, if you ever sat down with your grandparents when they were alive or if they're still alive, and they tell you these stories, they said they don't think that they think it's their DNA. They think this is them. They said they think they like incest. They like pedophilia. They are
genetic mutations of a black woman's DNA. When you're a mutation, that means shit is off.
Yeah.
Something's going to be off with you.
And it's just
Exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
But I know that this is going to be a story that they're going to be talking about. We will definitely try to continue the story. And then as more developments come about, we will make sure to get, to speak about this. Now, I don't know if y'all been seeing the weather across the world. Jesus. I want us to take a look at a few of these videos because I guess they're talking about this is going to be El Niño. This round, I guess, is every 4 years. It rotates every 4 years. And China got hit hard. Take a look. We'll be right back. Yeah, this is a dam. Everybody in the path is deceased. Scary stuff. And it's another video from the tornado.
You trying to hold it down?
So I want to know what y'all think about like the weather. Because in California, it's beautiful. I ain't seen.
Right.
I mean,
not a raindrop, not a storm, not a wind.
It's hot as hell in New York. Last week we were dying in this.
I heard.
This concrete jungle was fucked up. This shit was no joke. Like when I tell you outside was desolate, but the mayor told us stay your ass in the house, and we did. And then Con Edison, and 30,000 people didn't have no power. That's crazy. And I think 6 people died.
Yeah, I think the entire region, the East Coast, they said was 100 degrees plus. I think the entire East Coast region and parts of the South. When I was looking at the Weather Channel, they said that's going to be the weather pretty much for most of the summer. I was like, damn.
Global warming. For all the people that like, but global warming is not happening. Like, it's not warming just because it be cold in the wintertime. Like, I mean, like, they don't get it. This is global warming.
Yeah,
in real time.
And the tornado, they said, I think it killed in China. Well, so far that they can count, not that the dam and the flood that happened, just the tornado. I think it was 300 plus. You don't hear about numbers like that really happening in the United States.
Since when does China get tornadoes?
They do, but not this strong.
I never heard of that shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard of monsoons in Japan.
Yeah.
I never heard of a tornado in China.
Mm-hmm. They get tornadoes out there. They're usually like EF 0s or 1s, so they're not very strong. So they just like spin the cars around and they go about their business. But these tornadoes now, they picking up houses, they picking your ass, they tossing you. And
I've seen cows fly in South Carolina. When them tornadoes hit, baby, it ain't no joke.
Oh, it ain't.
Woo!
No, the tornadoes, I'll be telling people, I will never forget when I first came to Kansas. This was in Wichita, Kansas. My first tornado experience.
That's Kansas, Kansas. Wichita is Kansas, Kansas.
That's Kansas, Kansas.
Kansas?
And I don't know why that area, Wichita, is always prone, like that entire region is always prone to tornadoes. The tornado forms there, and it might go over into Missouri, it might go over to other places, but it always usually forms, the supercell forms in that area, and then it moves over to Idaho or Indiana or whatever it's going to go. But that's what normally happens. But I hated staying in Wichita. It was always fear every day, all the time.
Because that shit happens so fast. Like, it be darkness, lightning, thunder. Ooh, like, oh my God. You don't have time to prepare. Like, in the South, we unplug all electricity. We in the country, we in the woods. And, like, you don't have time for that shit with no tornado. When a hurricane, you can unplug stuff. You got a little time. You see it coming. Tornadoes is just like, ooh.
Yeah, it appears out of thin air. And then once it's there, I mean, you only got a few seconds left.
Wait a damn minute. What is that? Oh my God.
What is that?
That's that flood. Do you remember I should show you? Oh, he's done. Yeah, they're done.
Oh, nah. Oh, no. Oh.
Damn. Well, damn.
Oh, no, I think she's trapped. When she's done. Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
Oh, thank God.
No, the other person is dead.
Yeah, the other
person on the left.
Yeah, the one that fell. What is?
Look, he got his umbrella in his is that a house coat?
What the fuck an umbrella gonna do?
Please he got his house coat on.
That nigga got the fuck out of there.
This one running right here that falls. Wait, no, not yet. Oh, this the one.
The one in the blue. Oh no! Damn.
He might have survived. He might have survived. Because he's out of frame.
No, I'm thinking about that wheel hitting his ass.
Oh, but I'm hoping he survived.
My thing is with this whole shit, is the what I've been finding out about hurricanes and hurricane water and flood water. That water is contaminated.
It's nasty.
Worse.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Like it's fecal matter. It's sewage. It's animals, gators, and snakes and shit. Like that water, you know, like as a woman, my vagina is not supposed to be in that water. Like you're not supposed to, like, you know, like that is disgusting. You know, the sewage from the hospitals and shit. You know, the sewer systems fail when things like this happen. Like, oh no.
Yeah, that would be a no for me. But yeah,
start dying. Now you got dead people in the water.
Yeah. Oh, and then also they showed one where they had snakes. There were snakes, the cobras, and the cobras they in the water. They picked their head out, and I was like, I said,
the gators and the snakes.
I say I ain't messing around with that. I'm good.
Oh no, I don't play like that.
And in other news, Big Tigger seen trying to retrieve his phone in a newly released video. Let's take a look at this. This has been circulating. We'll be right back.
Get off of me! Get off of me! Give me back my phone. Get off of me! Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for? Get off of me. What do you need it for? Get off of me. Please get off of me. Soon as you give me my phone. Please get off of me. My phone. Please get off of me. Registered in my name. Please get off of me. Give me my phone. You're sticking my ear in my ear. Oh, sorry. Get off of me. Give me my phone. Please get off of me. You can stay right before. You're a fucking manhandler. I'm not manhandling. Give me back my phone. Get off of me! Give me back my phone. Tigger, get off. Give me my phone.
Do you not see all them crime?
I'm not doing it. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over. She can give me the phone and it will be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give you.
I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone.
Get off of me!
Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Is this a little boy?
The son. Her son. And why he call him Mr. If that's your stepson. And that's not even your real name. So why does he call you that? That's some Joe Jackson shit. What the fuck?
Right.
Y'all been married for a minute. Why the fuck he call you Mr. Tigger? And that
You know
ain't your
what?
name. I can see him calling you Mr. So-and-so. Like my step-grandfather, I would call him grandpa. People get upset. So I would call him Mr. German. But what you mean, Mr. Tigger? And that's not his name. That's not his government name. What the fuck going on in that house? But then we find out all the other shit.
Like this, it's just too much. Like my thing is, just get a man back his phone. Give him back his phone and move on.
My thing is, go buy another one. How about that?
Right.
No.
Probably. What happened to men being men?
Yeah, got into that thing.
No, stop. No, I don't believe in that. Stop taking people's
What
stuff.
happened to being walking away, to defusing the situation?
If somebody got your stuff,
escalating the situation.
Ain't no. If somebody got my shit, I want my shit back. Don't touch my shit. Give me my shit back.
We married. Your shit is my shit, and my shit is your shit.
That. Obviously, it's not because the way they're doing this. I mean, literally, and I don't know why all this stuff is on the floor, but
now here's the thing. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm number one, don't touch my shit. But like if we're married, my shit should be your shit.
Hello?
Like
hello?
I'll say 50-50.
I'm being attacked right now by Hoteps on Instagram from that guy y'all had on here with me. Him. Because he posted the video and I commented, and now them Hoteps is eating my ass. They trying to eat my ass up. Fuck.
What happened?
But because he posted this video and I commented under it because he was like, she's wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's marital property. They married. You know them Hoteps, and it's like over 200 comments right now. So I've been arguing all day. So if you see me,
I got send me the link because I want to see.
You know my take on that. I don't argue with none of these goofy asses on Instagram. So Facebook, none of them. Because it's just a waste of my time.
I had time today. You know, sometimes you got to clock in. Sometimes you got to clock. They trying to crucify me. I'm not Jesus. The fuck? I said what I said. They in there, no, this is wrong. Man, why do you I posted like, why do you have something that's so incriminating, that's so dire, that's so like somebody was like, he could have something in there that could end his career. And so she shouldn't be trying to. Why do you have something like that in your phone?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing, let me be clear, ain't nothing in here that could end my career. You got me fucked up.
I agree with you on that.
Why would you have it in here?
If anything, if people get a hold of my phone, it's gonna boost my career.
Oh, you Kim Kardashian? You Kim Kardashian in this motherfucker?
Listen, I'm Kim Kardashian. I'm all listen.
I got nothing. I ain't got no naked pictures. You ain't got nothing.
I already know what I'm.
You got. I might have cursed a few motherfuckers out, but I stand by it.
I already know that when I'm famous, there are going to be plenty of things out on the internet about me, and I'm gonna be like, "Yep, that's me. That's my ass. That's my yeah. Oh, that's
I'm gonna do what Obama did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a book right before I run for office and air out my shit. Remember, they were like, "Well, they tried to do a gotcha. Well, you cheated on Michelle," and he was like, "I put that in the book." Next question, I put that in the book, and he did. So they couldn't use that against him. I'm gonna put all my shit. I don't have no dirty laundry, but all my shit that I'm like, I'm gonna put that in the book until you kiss my ass. I said it. When you tell your shit, nobody else can, No, I'll be like, when I write my life story, I'm gonna tell it. Right. I'm gonna tell the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm gonna tell what you did wrong, what I did wrong, what we did wrong, all of it. Right. But then nobody can use that shit against you.
Mm-hmm.
You know
don't they call that what's the term? Getting ahead of the
yes,
the story.
Yes, yeah. Like if I put it in a book already, you gonna hold this over my head, nigga? It's printed. Go read it. What you gonna say?
No, I agree. I agree with that.
I will be known as the one who lived his whole life out loud.
Yeah, hello.
Okay.
And this is more directed towards you. I thought Bree was supposed to. I thought I was going to be able to get Bree, but she was at work. So I wanted to see more of you women's opinion in regards to this. But what do y'all think of going to these parties, especially with dealing with white folks, and you just got your hair done, and they do something like this. Take a look.
No. Yet another case of a black person being the only one in the room.
That's all we need to see on that. That's all we need to hear and see on that.
I commented. I said it's sexual assault. It's sexual assault. It's regular assault. Mm-hmm. It's racism, sexism, all of that.
We could put ourselves in that situation. It's just like, y'all want to be a token that bad?
No, but come on, black boys do that too. All boys do this. It transcends race. It really does. But I think because she's a black girl and they're white boys, and the whole concept around black hair, black women's hair, that has to be brought up. But all boys do this shit.
But why do they go to
all boys should be going to jail. It's attempted murder. What if I can't swim?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm pressing charges. These chicks out here need to start pressing charges.
Well, one of my friends.
Don't touch me. You don't know me. What the fuck are you touching me for? And even if you do, don't touch me.
One of my friends, what she does is like when she goes to like pool parties, like stuff that's going to get her hair, whatever. She stays in the house. She stays in the house and she dressed a little nice. So she dressed nice, so she don't do bathing suits or none of that. She'll say, "Hey,
nice. Just stay the fuck home."
Yeah, she does. She enjoy the festivities. She'll sit by the barbecue.
Pool party. Stay home. If you got to do all that, if you around people that are that fucked up, that are rapey and don't understand the concept of no. She said no. Period. Then you don't need to be around it. You don't need to be there. Like, come on, that's crazy.
And what do y'all think of like older people that's out here fighting? This is old. I don't know what happened.
That's that Gen X crackhead shit. And I'm over. And this is why I got a rule. You ready? You want to know my rule? One of my personal life moral principle rules: 4 to 70, I'll beat your ass. Now, I used to have a rule that it was 4 to 65. But then Gen X became older. And these Gen X crack babies, they a different breed of old people.
They are.
And I will put hands and feet on you. Let me be clear.
They be getting crazy. They jump in your face.
I moved to 70. Yeah, I moved to 70 because I will beat that ass. Don't please. Because please. I had to do it for Gen X. Boomers, they understood. You get a certain age, walk away. Shut the
Right.
mind your business. You're brittle. You older. You can't swing like you used to. You know what I mean? This Gen X generation, they not letting that young youth go. They don't want to let it go. They think they can knuck and buck. Okay, then let's see.
Let's see.
Let it go, man. Let it go and get a taste of this. Let it go.
Get a taste of this.
Let it go. Come on,
the fuck is you?
Get the fuck down.
Listen, mama.
Kids, let me tell you something.
Oh, what a fight. All right.
Okay.
Let her get a taste of this.
I saw this video.
Come on. Hey, guys, help me here.
Okay, we got you.
Come on. You understand me, bitch? Stop it.
No, you understand me, cunt?
Stop it.
You
motherfucker.
She's a cocklicker.
Fucking wait, fucking bitch. Stop it.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Come on.
I'm not playing.
Somebody, hey, you just said it, nigga. These Gen X's don't be, they hop in your face.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
I'm ready.
You know she a Gen X meth baby. You know that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You know she got a meth lab in the backyard.
She even got the hoop earrings on. You know she wasn't playing. She was not
like
playing.
There's no concept of being elderly anymore. After a certain time, you gotta stop this shit. You think I'm gonna be what Glorilla said? I hope they don't think I fight still. You think I'm gonna be 70 rolling on the motherfucking floor? You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. That don't make no damn sense. I'm 30 and I ain't rolling on the floor with nobody.
Right.
I'm calling Pookie and them, or like, this is crazy. What are you doing?
Baby.
It ain't good. What did Whitney Houston say? She said, I don't fight. I beat bitches up. That's it. It ain't gonna be no fight.
Do you think Whitney Houston really had them hands?
Yeah, she's from Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. She lived in she lived in a nice black upscale neighborhood, but she lived 5 blocks from the projects. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We all know the bougie girl that lived in or near the hood. I was a bougie girl that lived in the hood. Don't think we can't fight. We have to fight. People want to steal your shit.
Right.
People
they want to try
like
you
because
too.
you're pretty.
Right.
They don't like you because you live in a nice place. They don't like you because your parents ain't crackheads like theirs. They got issues. So you gotta fight. It's no way around it. What did Alicia Keys say? She said back in the day, with like, how was it growing up in Harlem and da-da-da. She was like, sometimes I just had to thump. That's it.
K-Pope said, hell yeah, Nippy had hands.
Yes. Come on. Nippy was bringing briefcases of money to get Bobby when he got kidnapped. By herself, no security. That's crazy. That motherfucker would have still been kidnapped if it was me. You be a dead motherfucker. I ain't bringing no briefcase full of my money.
She
nothing,
loved her.
nowhere.
She loved Bobby. She loved that man.
Unfortunately, she should have did what Janet did with Bobby. Fuck him till the cows come home and send his ass on his way. That would have been it. You will never see me in the light. You will see me in the hotel room. What did Trina say? You can't be coming to my residence, leaving no evidence. Meet me at the hotel. That's it.
I know that's right.
Like you don't marry men like Bobby Brown. You don't take them seriously or none of that. If you got to get the nut, then get it and go about your business. But
yeah, and
she should have married Kevin Costner. That's my argument.
oh yeah, no. If she
could have married anybody else,
I think if she would have married him, she would have been She would have been really legendary.
A god. She would have been a god.
She'd have been really legendary, like for real, because she would have had like, you know how Celine Dion, she married this guy that was very successful. There was no drama, no issues.
She married her record label exec.
Yeah, and now her status is prominent. Like there's no controversy with her or anything. I think I do feel bad for Whitney that happened. I wish she would have went with Kevin Costner. I
wish she would have married anybody if she'd have married her girlfriend. Who was the girl? What's her name? Robin. If she'd have married Robin, she'd still be here. She'd have married Eddie Murphy, she'd still be here. If she'd have waited for Jermaine to get divorced and married his ass, she would still be here. If she'd have waited, if she'd have just married Michael, because Michael was obsessed with her, she would still be here. Like, if she'd have married anybody else, but no, you want to marry a Boston rat. Go ahead.
And our last video, Zendaya. We like Zendaya on this show. Zendaya, you always going to be. She always has a place on here. Let's take a look at this. We'll be right back.
Zendaya has finished her very long, never-ending summer 2026 press tour because she's on a legendary run for the film industry. Let's look at how she paid homage to each of these 4 massive blockbuster moments she was a part of, which fashion theme she gave to each of the film's press tours, which film's press tour she executed the best, and let's look at what Zendaya said about how method dressing has completely changed her career. So yeah, Zendaya likes to method dress as the characters are an element of the film for the press tours. I don't think method dressing Rue would look very good on a press tour. And there was shockingly very little amount of press. There was only one outfit. There were rumors of some drama that caused there to be no press tour, but we got this one very pretty, moody, but plain brown dress. To me, this dress is saying there is no story to tell with this press tour because Sam Levinson killed the story. Next was the drama that became one of A24's highest grossing films ever. This was a massive press tour, probably the longest of all of them. And the theme for this, since her character was getting married, is something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Her something old was that she re-wore her 2015 Oscars Vivienne Westwood gown over a decade later. Her something new was this custom-made Louis Vuitton dress, some commotion for the back. Her something borrowed was that she borrowed one of Cate Blanchett's beautiful black gowns. And then her something blue was this beautiful ombre blue bell-shaped bottom Schiaparelli gown. Everything else from the smaller moments were very bridal, floral, lacy, like a veil. Now, Spider-Man was almost the exact opposite. For a brand new day, it was almost very, not low.
Sorry, the system is still freezing up. I can't even click over to the FTP podcast network to do another little tap at the top. They won't even let me do it. So I can't even click off of it. But yeah, Zendaya, she always we like her. Like, somebody said the
Libby getting some love.
She said Libby got to be the 4th member. Her energy is perfect.
Oh, thank you, Cosmic Blue.
Yeah, no, we're building a lot of, like, our guest co-hosts and everything. And so thank you, Libby. We really appreciate it. Bree, we appreciate you as well for being a guest co-host. The
thank you for having me.
The OG, what's his name? I always call him the OG.
One that got motherfuckers cursing me out to hell.
Mark.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah, like we're really building that, like, more of a conversation, because we want to get a lot of people's opinions. We want to really have conversations and also get more females on the show as well. So thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, so the show is really about conversation, and then this world is not going to take one person's opinion and run with it. Like, it has to be a collective of people, like, showing all angles, because everybody's going to see things differently, and there's going to be some things that we miss that somebody is going to be like, hey, you're missing this thing. So that's why we really want to have, like, diverse people joining us from here and there, so we can really see the whole picture, particularly as Black people. Yes.
Well, we are out of time, you guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, as usual. Remember, our shows are on Sunday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So we do appreciate you guys coming, showing love. Thank you to all of the people that are normal people that I see in the chat. I gave shout outs to everybody earlier. So when you first sign into the show and you see it on FTP Podcast Network, we always try to acknowledge everybody because we want to thank you guys so much for everything you've done. Miss Libby, where can they find you at? Anything upcoming, anything exciting?
I may be dropping a new episode this week because if you've seen politics, the world is on fire, everything going to hell. So you can follow me on Twitter and get your real-time tea at TPT with Libby. You can check out my most recent episode from my new season on wherever you get your podcast from and on YouTube. And yeah, pray for us all.
And Trey, where can they find you at? Anything upcoming, anything exciting?
Well, new music, and then I've been performing live again. I'll be doing how can I say? I'll definitely be performing at least once a month here in LA. And then I just had conversations with a new venue that kind of wants me to help with the creative. So like look forward to some things coming very, very soon. This all just happened in the past week because I did a live show and they're like, "Oh, okay, we didn't realize you can actually really like hold a room." And I was like, well, I usually MC. Like MCing is actually the thing that I do. Like I don't always like sing and perform, but like I'm used to like leading a show and kind of like holding the room and getting the crowd to pay attention, etc. So like I'm in my zone, baby. My zone. But yeah.
I think it cut out. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This Dre, something is really wrong with this system. It's like cutting out and everything.
I hope y'all not
So-
paying for the shit because they gotta give you a refund. I'll write the letter
Yeah,
for you. They gotta give
it's
you
a-
all your money back. All of
It's
it.
a lot going on. Like I'm having buttons just giving error messages, so I do apologize, you guys. We want to. That's why we're moving over from this to the FTP Podcast Network. So I'm going to put that up for you guys today, where you guys can know. Please remember, when we're going to the FTP Podcast Network, it's easy. That's where all of our videos are. That's where all of our other shows are. That's where pretty much everything is. It's a one-stop shop for everything. So we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. But when you do want to come watch the show live, you just go to the FTPPodcastNetwork.com. You click on FTP Live, and then you'll click on Watch Live, and then also this shows FTP Past Live shows. That's we just created that. And then when you go in there, just remember, you just click play, and we already have people in the chats in here. So thank you guys so much. We're also working on a feature to where, just like Restream, it can pop up on the screen, and we can read your comments as well. So we are working to try to get this done. Thank you, Jason, because Jason does a lot of this tech stuff. So we just want to let everybody know we appreciate him so much for what he does. But this is how you go to all of our videos moving forward, starting in August, okay? Also, the FTP store, we're supposed to be having an update soon, so I'm sure that we're going to have some updates eventually as the month of June is officially done. But everything is still 50% off, so please go get something from the FTP store. We appreciate everybody that do purchase from the FTP store, like T-Coop, HACF, etc. So thank you guys so much for that. We will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Oh, sorry, we changed that. Now we're at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. on Wednesdays, 4 p.m. on Thursdays. So we'll be here from 4 tomorrow, which will be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then FTP won't be returning again until Sunday. Other than that, please continue to like, share, and subscribe on our platforms. The people that do that, we appreciate it because, of course, the content we have, it gets shadow banned. So they always, halting our content. So we thank you guys so much for doing that. We'll see you tomorrow, and take care.
On blast. Can't stand niggas, but you want our cash. Can't go to the burbs and set up shop. Can't fuck with niggas, y'all been the ops. Follow us around like we're trying to steal. Put that shit back, then you shoot to kill.
Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great. Fucked a lot of frogs, but I finally found my prince. Got married at the garden just to upstage the Knicks. Fuck Mom Donnie, shut down NYC. Paparazzi everywhere, all eyes on me. I'm walking white privilege, gotta have it my way. Can't talk shit about me, made him sign an NDA. Please respect my privacy while I throw it in your face. Had to marry Travis to preserve the white race. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great.